Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Josh. I'm from Kane Productions, and what the hell is going on right now in the gaming community? It seems like every week, every second week, every third or fourth week, somebody is fucking up with somebody else, or somebody's fucking somebody over, or someone has done something in the YouTube community as a whole. I mean, I don't understand. The latest thing to come to light today that we are going to be talking about is the TmarTn and ProSyndicate scandal of the whole CSGO skins. So essentially what this whole CSGO skin thing that's on the go right now is there's a website out there that is extremely popular with the game, with the players of the game, called Counter-Strike. And what this is essentially, I won't get too into details of this, but it's essentially is a gambling site where you gamble away these virtual items. So what is going on right now is the fact that this website has not been properly and legally regarded as a gambling website or a gambling company and all this stuff. And we all know that gambling is supposedly, it's illegal if you're not of the age of majority of wherever the region you are. Some places it's 19, some places it's 21. I think in the US it's 21. In Canada it's 19, I think so. But regardless, you would know that there are laws against gambling under a certain age. But what this website does is allows people who, according to their terms of service, over 13, it allows these people to go on there and essentially gamble away their parents' money, because, let's face it, the majority of the CSGO players on these skin websites are children who don't realize that this is a scam, or this is the potential to be a scam for them. They see it as, oh, this is something I can do. I'm allowed to do it, so it must be okay. To make matters worse, this whole scandal is about two particularly extremely famous YouTubers who together have over, I think it's like 10 million subscribers collectively, ProSyndicate and TmarTn. So let's give you a little backdrop to the situation before we run into the whole conflict of interest that's been going on this entire time. So a couple of years ago, TmarTn and ProSyndicate started to make videos of them using this skin website, and they would actively promote using the website. They'd be like, hey guys, check this out, or they do a video on it titled how to get $13,000 in 5 minutes, or something crazy like that. Eye-grabbing, quick money scheme titles that are anonymous with scams, you know what I mean? But these guys started to do this with their extremely popular channels. They would post their videos there, and on top of the matter is that these YouTubers have a younger audience. This isn't a FPS Russia style, mature audience. This is an audience of children who are playing CS:GO and other small games like that. But just CS:GO for the most part, who are like, oh, my idol just did a video on this gambling website, but he didn't call it a gambling website. He did this video saying it's fair, and he won $13,000, so I could win $13,000. So it leads to this trap for children, that what they are doing is a good thing to do because they're the idols and they're doing it, and children make idols and they look up to those people and they follow suit because they want to be like that person. So you have these two extremely influential people, TmarTn and ProSyndicate, who have been around for years, who started doing these videos a couple of years ago. They slowly progressed it more and more often, to the point where now, like, a lot of their videos have to do with this CSGO skin. So what has brought this current scenario to become, a wildfire of a situation is the fact that, to start off with, the website, CSGO Skins, it's being sued. And Valve has recently started telling its players not to go to this gambling website. It's against their terms of service, it's phishing or whatever, and they're trying to block access to that. But, in that same sense, Valve is so hypocritical, because Valve is the reason that this environment has become, profitable. Valve has created an underground economy of gambling and wasting away money for gamers and children and all kinds of people. So Valve is just kind of like, a part of the bigger issue. But back to refocus to these two guys who are currently, on par with most hated people of YouTube right now, is the fact that these guys have been promoting this website for years, and this website's getting sued now. And because it's getting sued, people have looked into the documents and into the all the legal stuff and whatnot to look into more details. And what has come to light is that these two sleazebags who have been doing these videos and trying to promote this website have been promoting their own website this entire time. So, to make matters worse, TmarTn and ProSyndicate have never once actually said before now that they were in any way connected with the leadership of this website. In fact, it started with TmarTn claiming that these guys who made this website approached him for a sponsorship. So that's how this started. This literally started with the guy who is the CEO, TmarTn, saying that the guy who is the CEO of this website came to him to do some partnership stuff, and to eventually flared up into this large bombardment of videos. And same thing with ProSyndicate, who is the co-founder of this company. And these two guys have never disclosed that bit of information until this information was leaked out through this whole legal cases going on. So to make matters worse, what do these two very resourceful and sleazy people do? They start making, they just come out and they say, yep, we did this, but we didn't intend to do it. We did this, but we didn't do it with the intention of hurting people, or we're not scamming, or we're not manipulating the cards. So these guys come out and they start, trying to defend themselves and trying to say that their actions were reasonable. And people keep coming at them throughout the day, and it gets to the point where now, the next day over July 4th, you have TmarTn and ProSyndicate saying that they are essentially acknowledging the fact that they fucked up, they lied, they've been sleazing around and manipulating children and people and trying to make some money. It's all come out now, and they finally acknowledged that they screwed up. Here, TmarTn has just tweeted, "Honesty is definitely the best policy. Do as I say, not as I do. Learn from the mistakes, and it'll make you a better person." So very clearly, he's acknowledging the fact that he knows he fucked up. You click on his Twitter thing, and for the most part, people are pretty fucking pissed off that for a couple of years now, these guys have been creating this big scam. They've been marketing their own website that was designed to pull money from people's pockets who didn't understand that the money was being pulled from them. Because like I said before, this whole CSGO skin thing is more popular among younger people than older, because of the fact that these kids are playing CSGO. Like COD, it's a very, jumpstart game. People get into it pretty easy, pretty quick. But like the large majority of people gambling away the money are children, and those people are gambling away money that isn't theirs. It is their parents' money, and these people knew that particular audience was a very easy to manipulate, easy to get some money from and scam. They were aware of this, and they went ahead and did it anyways. So it's pretty unbelievable that these two people have managed to pull off such a large-scale scam. But regardless, we will see where the tides take them as the legal proceedings go ahead and everything else evolves. Because remember, these guys have been, even on their website, that they finally acknowledged that they created in the beginning, that they were not, eventually owners. They were from day one. They were always there in the process. They owned and created this system. This was a big scam, and it's so obvious. But regardless, we will see where this takes him, for the whole fact that this whole underage gambling has been going on, and that these two people who had great reputations up till now have just destroyed their own empire. So guys, if you enjoyed anything at all, or you want to have a discussion in the comments section below, go ahead and type away. Let's start talking about it. But have a nice day, guys, and as always, we'll see you next time.